Hi, this is Swati, and in today's video, we'll see triangles of class ninth. So, what is a triangle? The types of triangle, how many sides, how many angles, we have learnt all of it. So, in this grade ninth, we have a new topic here, congruence of triangles. What is congruent? So, congruent means equal in all respects or figures whose shape and size are same. So it is two figures or two shapes, any two things which are exactly the same shape, same size. Now, for example, I have this hand and I have this hand. My both hands are equal. They have same shape, they have same size, everything is same. So they are congruent. So congruent also we can tell that when I superimpose this hand onto this hand, it looks like a single shape, single figure. That means when two shapes overlap and looks like a single, it is known as congruent. Now here we will see congruence of triangles. Here we have two triangles ABC and PQR. So when I pick this ABC triangle and place it on PQR, it overlaps, it superimposes exactly, so which means they are congruent. They have same lengths, AB equal to PQ, BC equal to QR, AC equal to PR. All the sides are same. Also, all angles are same. So then they are congruent. Now, what are corresponding parts? Very, very important. Corresponding parts. So when I superimpose ABC onto PQR, we can clearly see that A will fall on P. So A is corresponding to angle P. Now B will fall on Q. B and Q are corresponding to each other. And C will fall on R. C and R are corresponding to each other. Likewise, for the sides also we have AB falls on PQ. So AB and PQ are corresponding. Base BC falls on QR and AC falls on PR. So these are corresponding angles and sides. So when you superimpose one onto the other, wherever it falls, they are correspondingly equal. Now, so once the two triangles are congruent, all the corresponding parts are equal. So parts as in you have three sides and three angles. All of them are equal and we say CPCT. Now, if the triangles are congruent, then the corresponding parts are equal. I've already mentioned. Now, also, this is the symbol for congruence. So, I can here write triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. Now, here, very important, you need to mention your triangles properly. Now, instead of PQR, I cannot write QPR or QRP. These are completely wrong. You need to write in such a manner that they are corresponding. Now, as we know that A is corresponding to P, so first letters. B is corresponding to Q, the middle ones. And C is corresponding to R, the last ones. This is corresponding. Now, in my further classes, we will also see. Now, here it's very clear my shape. The shape is very clear to know which is corresponding side, which is corresponding angle. But at times, the shapes are not clear. So in that case, how do we know what is corresponding? So I will also address this. Now that we know that what are congruent, what are corresponding, but the main thing, how do we prove the two triangles congruent? We will see now. So to prove the two triangles congruent, we have some criteria. So let's go through that. The first one is SAS. So S stands for side, A stands for angle, and S again stands for side. So side, angle, side. So here if I take AB is equal to PQ and BC is equal to QR. Here we can see that the side is between the the angle is between the two sides, I'm sorry. So this angle is the included angle, included, very important. It is between the two sides. Now, what is the included angle? If I consider side AB, side PQ, BCQR, my included angle will be angle B and angle Q, because that angle is common to both the sides. Now angle B is there in AB, angle B is also there in BC. So this is my included angle. It is between the two sides. So these two sides contain an angle that is known as the included angle. So here if AB equal to PQ, BC equal to QR and angle B is equal to angle Q. So we say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR by SAS. Mentioning the criteria is the most important in this chapter. It carries 1 mark. So you should always mention the criteria properly. Now you do not have any criteria as SSS or ASS. So these are wrong. So when you have two sides and an included angle, it is always SAS. Now moving on to the next criteria, ASA. Now here you have two sides, two angles, sorry, and the side is included. The side is between the two angles. So let's say angle A is equal to angle B, P, angle B is equal to angle Q. So my included side will be between the two angles. Now these two angles are containing this side. AB is equal to PQ. So then we say that triangle ABC is congruent to PQR by ASA. So this is how you do. Included is very important. I hope this is clear. When the two sides are given, how to find an angle, included angle. And when the two side angles are given, how to find the included side. Okay. Now the next criteria is, okay, AAS. Here again, two angles and a side. But here you can clearly see the side is not in between. It is any side. It should not be the included side. So let's say I take angle B is equal to angle Q. Angle C is equal to angle R. So here my included side is BC and QR. BC is included because it is between the two angles. But here my side is AAS. The side can be anything. Either AB equal to PQ or AC equal to PR. So in that case, we say that the two triangles are congruent by AAS. So if the side is anywhere not included, then you use AAS criteria. Next one, the very easy SSS, all the three sides. So you need not think about any included. So this side equal to this side equal to this side, and AC equal to PR. So the two triangles are congruent by SSS. Last, very important, RHS. Now all these triangles that we saw was normal triangles, but RHS specifically is for right angle triangles. Also, one more thing, not all right angle triangles will be RHS. Not all right angle triangles will be RHS, because to use RHS you need to satisfy RHS, all the three. So R is what? Right angle. Angle B equal to angle Q. H is the hypotenuse. What is the hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is the side opposite to 90 degrees. So here AC is the side which is hypotenuse, and here PR is the hypotenuse which is opposite to 90. So AC equal to PR, and this side can be anything. Either it can be AB equal to PQ or BC equal to QR. So then in this case we say that using RHS the two triangles are congruent. Again, let me clear. Not all right angle triangles satisfy RHS criteria. It can be SAS, ASA, anything, not necessary RHS. Because for RHS, the hypotenuse should also be equal. You need to keep that in mind. Now, what are the 5 criteria that we had seen? It is SAS, ASA, next is AAS. The side is not included. The side can be any side. Next is SSS. And the last one is RHS. So using these criteria, we can prove the two triangles are congruent. Now we need 3 things. You can see either two sides one angle or two angles one side. or three sides. So basically three parts need to be equal to prove the two triangles congruent. Once we prove the two triangles congruent, then all remaining parts will be automatically equal. So we know that in a triangle we have six parts. What are the six parts? We have three sides and three angles. So among these we need to have three parts equal. We need to prove three parts equal. If we prove three parts equal, then the two triangles are congruent. And if two triangles are congruent, by CPCT, remaining three parts will be automatically equal. So this was all about congruence. Now we also have two important theorems that we have used a lot many times, and we will be using it a lot more times in almost all the questions. Now, what is an isosceles triangle? We have already seen it in a 8th grade. Isosceles means the two sides are equal. So let's say ABC is a triangle. It's an isosceles triangle. Angle opposite to equal sides. So these are the two sides that are equal for an isosceles triangle. The theorem states angle opposite to equal sides. So what is the angle that is opposite to AB? It is angle C. And what is the angle that is opposite to AC? It is angle B. So angle opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. So if AB is equal to AC, it is given the two sides are equal, then their opposite angles will also be equal. Therefore, angle B is equal to angle C. Very, very important. Now, the vice versa of it is the sides opposite to equal angles of a triangle are equal. Now, in this case, we are given the two angles are equal. Let's say these two angles are equal. Okay. Now, okay, let me take other angles. Let's say these two angles are equal this time. Now, the sides opposite to equal angles. Firstly, let us find out what are the sides that are opposite. What is the side opposite to angle A? It is clearly showing here, BC. And what is the side opposite to angle C? If I put an arrow mark, it falls on AB. So if angle A is equal to angle C given, then BC will be equal to AB. I hope this is clear. So if two sides are equal, their opposite angles will be equal, or vice versa. If two angles are equal, their opposite sides will be equal. Now let me again clearly explain you what are the opposite sides and angles. Now let's say we have ABC triangle and these two are my angles that are equal. Now what are the opposite sides? Opposite side of angle B. So you can, if you're not very good at it, you can always put a arrow mark and see. Now put an arrow mark opposite way. If I put an opposite way, I see that opposite side is AC and opposite side of angle A is BC. So they will be equal to each other. Now likewise, if I take that angle C and A equal, angle C and A equal. So if angles are equal, the sides will also be equal. So what is the opposite side of angle C? It is AB. And what is the side opposite to angle A? It is BC. Likewise, let me take BC and AC equal. Okay. So BC and AC equal. If the sides are equal, their opposite angles will be equal. So angle opposite to BC is angle A and angle opposite to AC is AB. Is angle B. So this is very important, the opposite sides and angles concept. Now this was all about triangles of grade 9th. Now in my next video, I will also focus on some important questions that are repeated. So we'll do section A, B, C, 1 marker, 2, 3 markers and 4 or 5 marker questions where you will clearly be able to do. Once you understand the concept, you will be able to solve all the questions. So see you in your next video. So if you haven't subscribed it, please do subscribe and thank you so much.